luxe star. And isn't it funny? This really nails exactly what Mark said. Comfortable, casual, luxe. You do not need studs and zippers and bells and whistles and sound effects in order to make a statement. And these make a statement. They are brand new today. 5 easy payments of $29.80. We've got 2 color choices, the black and the Bordeaux. Sizes 5 through 10, whole and half sizes, then size 11. I don't know, Kara, I'm gonna need your help. Help me figure out what it is about these. It's just blowing my mind.
Okay, so you know how for so long we've seen like the gladiator sandals and that whole movement toward what we call the upfront look. So all those shoes that have that upfront look, meaning it's sort of all along that top of the foot. This to me is the boot version of that. So we've taken that what's so popular in that, you know, that sort of edgy, a little bit sort of a hardened look, that little rock and roll chic, that really cool yet clean and sophisticated look, and put it in a bootie. So it's like the cage shoe in a way, the next generation on a boot.
Gladiator ankle boot.
There you go.
There we go. We just renamed it, but I think you absolutely nailed it. All right, so yes, we were talking about the same high quality leather here, very refined and polished. Obviously, as you can see, still an easy entry to this. And a 3-inch heel that is blocked and chunky, so it is balanced.
It is balanced. And you can see you're on that nice, sturdy, again, that rubberized, fabulous sole. And you know, we heard Mark talking about how ridiculously amazing the soles of our shoes are. I know that sounds silly, something as simple as a sole, but people slap on those rubber bottoms and they're not well executed or well made or good quality. This is clearly a designer boot. This is such good quality. This is all decorative, all this beautiful. Now, whichever color you choose, you're going to get this really awesome silver hardware. And it looks particularly fantastic with the silver hardware. Decorative buckles here, the decorative zipper, so you don't have to fuss with any of this. This has all been done for you. And that beautiful overlay of that sort of tiered looking leather, if you will, with the gorgeous stitching detail. That's a great shot there. Just a really awesome design element. And you're on, as Jen said, that 3-inch sturdy, substantial wood stacked heel. So you're not going to be teetering on a stiletto. This can absolutely be your going out boot or your date night boot, but this can also be your just go-to fabulous, you know, aren't I chic and cool boot that if you can wear this every day, I definitely invite you to. It's that awesome.
This is one of the few, and I mean few, ankle boots that I would say, I don't know, something about an ankle boot, I feel like, oh, I'm supposed to be wearing a pant with it. I'm supposed to be wearing a legging with it. I wouldn't wear a dress or a skirt with it. This is one of the few where I go, no, quite the opposite. Like, I love the look of a long, lean leg here and a higher skirt or dress or pencil skirt or a cropped pant. And I think it's because kind of comes up a little bit, like and it's just subtle, but again, just like the Today's Special Value, it's not boxy.
Right, it tapers at the ankle.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
Who knew an ankle boot could actually be elongating to the leg? I feel like in many cases it's the exact opposite. But it is.
But it is. It is right now. And I'm even thinking about, you know, if you choose this fabulous Bordeaux color, how sophisticated and fabulous it would look with your charcoal gray opaque tights and like a gray charcoal gray sweater dress. Or, you know, and just done. Like just a really beautiful, sophisticated outfit that can be super simple, but then you throw on these ridiculously gorgeous, amazing ankle boots and you've instantly elevated your look, both literally and figuratively.
Isn't it funny how we're just going so bonkers over something that really, when you break it down into its components, is quite simple. And I think that's the Marc Fisher aesthetic, that it really is refined, and when you start with high quality ingredients and a mindset of making a statement without overwhelming, you end up with something like this. And it's that understated statement piece.
It is, it is. And you know, to be honest, and you may not care about this, but truthfully, anyone who knows shoes, who sees these, anyone who knows boots and knows quality designer footwear will easily think that this is that $650 booty. Yes, I mean, they're out there. They're out there. And frankly, if you go into the market and you know, like we do and sort of do these comparison shoes and shops, you'll see this, dare I say, is a finer, better version of it. It's just executed to perfection.
And I have to speak to the comfort on this, is the one thing that you can't see.
Right.
But it's actually the exact same thing that I will say again when we present the Today's Special Value. There's no break-in period here.
Yeah, that's the amazing thing about a lot of the market. And you know, if there's a break-in period, it's not the end of the world. But I have to say, one of my favorite things about the Marc Fisher boots in general is I find right out of the box, I'm putting them on and I'm wearing them. And there's something really awesome about that.
Yeah, if I have like, just like I'm like talking to my foot, trying to figure out why she's so comfortable comfortable. And I really do think that it's because I don't feel squished in. It doesn't feel like it's just kind of like conforming to the shape of my foot here. So like obviously it's not an orthopedic shoe and it's not, you know, designed primarily for comfort. But for those of you, especially those who shy away from a little bit of a heel, I want you to go ahead and give this a try for that purpose.
And it does, and what Jen, also what you're feeling is that high density foam footbed and sock. What you're feeling is that we have built in the curve of the foot into the boot. So, you know, you may have heard Marc earlier speaking about how he has tested really 30 years of calf sizes and now in 30 years of women's feet and arches and support and what works. So he is very mindful of all of that stuff as he's perfecting this fantastic ankle boot.
All right, well, you're loving it. My pick of the show, Kara's pick of the show. Sometimes I wish that our viewers could like listen in on the conversations that we had. Sometimes I don't, but sometimes I do. Of the conversations that we have before the show, right? A lot of times it's just like, you know, what's up with the kids? And right. But then when we talk about the products in the show, it's like I eagerly await really to find out what your, and by your I mean like the guests that I'm with, what your favorite is. And I don't think Kara knew this was my pick of the show, and she was like, oh my gosh, these boots. And I was like, oh, okay, we're on the same page here. I mean, it's amazing how, you know, something that really is that in every way kind of fall, winter staple can be one of your favorite pieces.
Absolutely.
Go to it again and again.
And to me, I feel like, Jen, this is, you know, one of those boots that you look forward to fall every year because you can take these out of your closet and put them on again. It's like, oh yes, I get to wear those boots again. To me, that's this boot. It's that spectacular.
All right, remember, you're not going to enter this way. There is a zipper on the interior, which I'll turn around and show you in a second, that will help you gain entry into the shoe. These are more for decorative purposes. What you do need to know from a purchaser's standpoint is that your easy pay is less than $30. And if you want to give these a try today, we know that a lot of you still are new to the Marc Fisher line. You're probably more familiar with Marc Fisher than you may realize because there's a family history there. His father created Nine West. And so there's a history of comfort, affordability, fashion there. But if you're trying it for the first time, easy pay is a great way to go. I say that buys you the first month that you can try them out. If these are gifts, if you've got somebody on your list who's like the fashionista, I don't know what to get her, is this her taste or not? I think confidently the answer here is yes.
Gosh, you know I love the idea of shoes as gifts. I really do.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you know their size, but the thing is you don't always know their style. Right. So what do? You don't want to play it too safe, but you want to get something that you know they're going to love. This is it. And you've got until the end of January for shoes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's the same look that Marc gave me when I said that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
For returns and exchanges, because in the shoe world, that just doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't. Right? I'm afraid not.
But we want you to put these to the test, and we want you to fall in love. I suspect, as popular as these have been, and as popular as they are in the building, hopefully we'll get more color choices in these. These two are the great way to start. Of course, the black we're always going to have. And then that Bordeaux, I remember when we started to see the wines and the Marsalis going, this is the color of the season. Yeah. It's just a staple now.
It really is a staple. It's a staple. It can become a neutral if you want to. You can work outfits around Bordeaux, or you can work Bordeaux into your life quite organically. I think you'd be surprised how much it works with.
Well said. And hopefully as you're looking at the ladies, kind of getting some style ideas, I will tell you, while sometimes with boots it can be a little bit tricky. Oh, the ankle boot I want to do with this, and can I wear a legging with it because the legging's a little bit too short for the answer in almost every case I would say is yes on this one. Gosh, even maxi skirts, I could really see working with this. Boot cut jeans, jeggings, leggings. Choice is yours. 826-8094 is brand new today. My pick of the show. All you got to do is decide your color choice. And I got to tell you, if you're already loving the Today's Special Value because you love the Marc Fisher boots, then I think doing a shorter version of it makes perfect sense. So after this hour, I'm going to continue on with you and my first ever show with Barbara Bixby. I am so excited, and we've got a one-time only value to start the show. Here is your heads up look at the one-time only value. It is a favorite of mine, of Barbara's, and actually of yours too. It's been popular, but for the first time we've got it at a one-time only value price. It's the snake ring, J320118. Wait until you see